For retro's sake here. Today, we are going to be playing a viewer-requested Super Spike V-Ball. If you have never played Super Spike V-Ball, I'm here to tell you today that you're in for a treat. In Super Spike V-Ball, you have two men against two men playing what quite honestly is one of the most manliest sports out there. Jumping around, hitting a ball, in some sand. In the Nintendo Power Magazine, episode volume 10, page 36, it states, beach volleyball, 2-on-2 on a sand court under the summer sun. Formerly the sport of beach bums alone, it is now set to bump up to the big time, with circuits all over the country and the possibility of being an exhibition sport at the 1992 Olympics. Super Spike V-Ball from Nintendo captures all the excitement of national or international beach volleyball competition. So, I didn't realize that beach volleyball wasn't something that had been getting a lot of attention around the country, nationally or internationally. I didn't realize this. I guess my ignorance told me that beach volleyball has been something that people have been playing in the Olympics. Because, I mean, we play some of the craziest things in the Olympics, you know? Given that you've ever watched the Olympics or even caught a glimpse of the Olympics. But turns out beach volleyball was not introduced into the 1992 Olympics. But it did, in fact, make it in to the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. So, we've been seeing beach volleyball for a while now, me personally thinking that the beach volleyball's been getting played for a long, long time. The unfortunate part about this particular game is that it chooses two guys on both sides. There's a female ref. This game came out in 1988, but it wasn't released in America until February of 1990. In the Japan version of this game, it's called U.S. Championship Volleyball. I don't know if I'm the only person wondering this, but was there never any real interest to just make a Japanese sport game like Japanese baseball? I don't know that they actually play cricket in Japan, but what about Japanese cricket or Japanese basketball? What was the, since the word's right there in front of my face, exclusiveness to America or the United States of America for most of the games to be directed towards the United States? You'll see in this particular game that you get two options, singles or doubles. So this is one of those games out there where you could have played with you and your buddy some volleyball. Now, volleyball not being one of my first choices, but one of the very first choices that they ever made where the game system itself was set up with a 4-player satellite system, and the game included Super Spike V-Ball and World Cup. Now, if you ask me, for retro's sake here, I would have been playing some World Cup because that's an awesome game. We will play it here at some point. But since the viewer requested for me to play Super Spike V-Ball, I want to make sure that I make good on that and play some Super Spike V-Ball. Now, until yesterday, I can't really remember the last time I'd played this game. I had the game in the box, and I know that I played it. But because there was World Cup in there, it really had my attention. That Soccer World Cup was fun. You could slide tackle and hit people, so I found myself doing that quite often. What you have on your main screen here is the singles or the doubles, so that would be one player or two player. And then you've got one player versus one player, two players versus one player, or two players versus two player. So the options that this game had for a collective group of 4 people to play at one time is astounding. I mean, the simple fact that the game is able to do that is surprising to me, because there's probably a handful, I'm going to say around 20 or so, of Nintendo games that you can play 4-player. So, out of 714 officially licensed games, for there to be 20-some, that's a very small market. But I can say that I do know another game that I've played 4-player on, and that's Nes Action Football. That was a... I can't even lie and say that it was fun. That game was weird. Like, you went up in an angle on the field, and your guy kind of like shimmied. We'll play it, so you can see people complain about Madden mechanics and such. I'll show you what NES play action football looked like. But let's go ahead and get a little bit to the gameplay here. We're not expecting for retro's sake to beat this game today. We are expecting to see some competition. We want to see some adversity. Maybe the potential of getting a portion of the way through the game, right? I mean, no just first match done. But if that's what happens today, that's what happens today. Hence why I gave all the information at the very beginning, because there's a strong possibility that I just get smashed right off the very beginning by this computer. Because anyone that's ever played this game before will tell you that there are times where this computer, no matter what the difficulty setting is just going to smash you. So, speaking on difficulty settings, since I'm a single, I'm going to do tournament single. These are your difficulty settings: exercise, American Circuit, and World Cup. So, World Cup had me confused. The game came with another game called World Cup, which is soccer. Yet, one of the difficulty settings is World Cup. Now, in the American Circuit, you get to go through 5 different cities. In the American cities are included Daytona Beach, New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Chicago. Not in that particular order. If we make it to Chicago, we're doing pretty darn good, because I don't think that I've ever made it past Chicago. We're going to do the middle, which most of us gamers would say is the medium or / normal setting. So let's hope that we do okay. You have the option to pick which state you come from. You have the option to configure, which I'll show you is just the stage, how many points the game goes to. I don't know what a rally point is. I'm not a volleyball buff, so. And the music, jamming, can't turn that off. And then you get to pick your characters. Here we have George and Murphy. They're supposed to be the well-rounded group, so they're evenly well at defense and offense. You've got Al and John. We're gonna punish you, turkeys with our spikes. I have no idea what turkey has anything to do with the volleyball game. That's fine. You do you, Al or John, whichever one you are. We've got a double dragon entrance here. All of a sudden, Billy and Jimmy are in on the game. Our defense is perfect. We can take any spike you can dish out. I had no idea that Double Dragon was such volleyball buffs. It's good to know. I'm learning Nintendo knowledge as this goes on. Unbelievable that they just throw in Billy and Jimmy in the middle of the character selects. Ed and Michael. Speed is the core of beach volleyball. You'll never rest when you're on the court. And then whatever this is, I wonder what this is. We'll go ahead and select that. See what that does. First match is going to be at Daytona. As I was saying before, there's a couple of interesting things when it comes to Super Spike V-Ball and it being the U.S. Championship V-Ball in Japan. Yet, there's no Japanese Championship V-Ball. Now, as you can see, and over there, those are females. For retro's sake, how did you get females on Super Spike V-Ball? Well, I'm here to tell you that with the Game Genie, you can. Can't beat the game? With the Game Genie, you can. Can't get past a certain level? With the Game Genie, you can. Can't have girls on the court playing boys? With the Game Genie, you can. Today, for retro's sake here, we're going to play Super Spike V-Ball with the ladies. Show them what you got, ladies. Oh yeah, that's a good way to start it. They're just trying to, scare them a little bit, intimidate them. Oh, you think we can't even spike? You think that you're just gonna beat us? The ball was out. We already got a point. You just giving us points away. Say, psych. What? That girl stuffed it in your face. That's right. I hope that you enjoy watching me play this. It has been quite a while and I am rusty. The fact that I've missed 2 already isn't surprising to me because I'm not very good at serving in real life. So the fact that I'm going to miss some serves here, not too surprising. I'm probably going to be 90% of the other team's points, just given the fact that I'm not spiking it well. I'm not serving it correctly. It'll be funny for me. I hope it's funny for you. We got it over the net. That is what matters. Woo! Girl has some defense on her. Up front, man, she just knows what she's doing. Thank goodness, because the person serving doesn't know. Oh, caught the side of my elbow. Good dig, good dig. I know some words. What? Tricky, tricky. Every once in a while I hit the wrong button too, just so you know. So B gets you to jump into the air. A throws up the ball. A can hit the ball. A to dig out the ball. And B to jump up and block the ball. Sometimes my talking and trying to do it at the same time is going to adversely affect how well I'm doing. Sometimes I'm just not very good. Now, as you can see, the guys, they're like some kind of darkish blue outline and everything. Ball out, ball out, ball out. Thank goodness. Woo! And the girls are lined with a nice red. Not too sure why I missed that one, but, is what it is. This guy has more trouble keeping the ball inside the lines than I do serving it. So let's get this under control. That's how we do it. Thank goodness there's no foul for touching the net or anything, because I'm pretty sure For Retro's sake has been in that net quite a bit. They like to sneak it in there and try to knock it over the net right away sometimes. Just one hit, one little bump, and done. And you got to be ready. And that time I was early and just barely made it back in time, but still missed it. Now say the ball gets hit over and you're trying to block it and it was to come over. If you're to hit A fast enough, more than likely your person's going to dig it out and keep the ball alive. So Really cool mechanics as far as that goes with the game. I can say that it keeps it interesting, and it is fun. If you like volleyball at all, I highly recommend this game. Like, it's a fun game. If you have 4 players sitting around with you that want to play on some Nintendo, my goodness, golly, is this a great game. Like, for 4 people, it would be exciting. I could see this being an exciting game still, almost 40 years later. Ooh, she liked to dig that one out fast like that. Oh, that guy had to copy me. Get your own blocks. That's out. That's out. Yeah, ball out. Thank you. Hopefully, we can hit the ball is what I was going to say and not give them free points. Goodness. Sometimes I just... Shoo! So whenever you jump in the air, you hit B over and over and over again, as many times as you can, before the ball comes over. And you'll get lucky enough that the hand starts to flash, blink. Then you hit the ball, and that will stuff it down in on their side. Now, this is one negative thing about the game Genie, is that you don't get to see the girls do a little high kick with the knee in the air, because that's what the guys do when they win. They look silly as can be. So now we're in New York. Good food, good food, good food. Got the Statue of Liberty right in the background, Empire State Building. I mean, they couldn't have picked a better venue. Dude, that guy ain't got no sunglasses on. He was freaking me out. He just come up. Looks like Dolph Lundgren there. That's alright. We got a little bit of that too. So I'm going to go ahead and try one of those. But I can't seem to get it over the net. Female discrimination. Like, come on. That girl can do that. Let her do it. Stop trying to hold her back, Dolph. What is going on? I wasn't expecting the hit from all the way out there. So one of the hardest things to do is to keep telling yourself which button is the bump and which button is the spike, because that's my problem. That's where I falter the most. Yeah, that's way out, dude. Bring it up closer to the net, and you might have a chance with us. Man, the guys stay so much further away from the net in this particular level. Out. Out. Yeah, ball out. That's alright. They're just giving us points. It's cool. I'm going to try to serve it normal this time. See how that works for me. Oh. Didn't work too well for me, did it? No. No, it really didn't. As you can see, we've already made the tip goal for the day. So, got the vest goal, got the hat goal, got the glasses goal. Just sit back and enjoy the V-ball action. I waited that one out too long, so at least we got good food, good food, good food, good food. Like, was that one of the only things that they knew about New York City, was that there was good food? And it looks like there's a little... I don't even know what to say. What's that, cherry? What's that? It just says cherry? Like, what's cherry got? What's cherry got to do with New York City? What's that say there? Any of you all speak that language? Because I would like to know what that actually says. Like, does that say 7-Up? I can't think of anything else that would say that goes with cherry and with New York City. Like, yeah, get that out of our house. We don't want none. Girls taking a commanding lead. Commanding as in their first lead. Yeah, that's alright. We're just going to keep getting points freed to us. Go ahead. Just give them away. Not in our house. At least not in New York City. I do play this typically a little better without having conversation. But without the conversation, it's just me sitting in here playing this game by myself. It's a lot more fun to watch me whip like that. I mean, no need to just get to Chicago right away. No problems. Let's make it a little difficult on ourselves. Oh, nice. But not nice enough. I think it's interesting that the ref is a girl and there's just no, like, there's no guy ref. There's no changing that ever. Ooh, I forgot to dig. What I was saying earlier was one of the harder parts is to remember that A is dig. Ooh, and I whipped, trying to spike it. So I'm just giving them points now, making it difficult on myself. Alright, we don't want none of that. Right. 13-10. Okay, just score points now, okay? Just score points, ladies. You got it. Ooh, I think they got it in. Yeah, that was their point. That's okay. We'll do better. We'll do better. We got this, ladies. We got this. Ooh, that was kind of like weak sauce. Uh-huh. Keep it over there. One more point. One more point. Get some. I shouldn't have been dancing. Should have been playing. Instead, I'm dancing like a doofus. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Yeah, like that. That's how it is. California team wins. They're ghosties. With the mostest. I love how they just disappear there. That's hilarious. Alright, so now we are to Chicago. That's pretty exciting because I didn't expect to get there. I wonder who Ray is. Wonder what Ray's got to do with it. These guys kind of look, I mean, they're wearing sunglasses, but because of their hair color and with the background to me, it kind of looks like they're doing like a Machado, like wearing a mask for like wrestling type thing. What do you think? Comment down below. Let me know what you think about these colors too, because this is probably one of the first times I've ever seen the actual court and everything and what the color is. Ooh, did that stay in? Oh, that's okay. I don't know how to direct it when you're blocking it. Like, that's not something that I know, so I'm not going to be giving you any tips on that. I'm just surprised that I'm even doing as half as well as I am right now, because I'm just not the Super Spike V-Ball king. Speaking of, Nintendo does make another volleyball game called Kings of the Beach. I do own that, so maybe we'll give that a run. See how much different it is than Super Spike V-Ball. Oh no, I messed up. Yeah, I jumped way too early. I thought for sure that guy was down by the net. Almost any other time, they go ahead and try to set that up. Yeah, you ain't got a chance, bro. Nah. Not in our Chicago house. Nope. One thing that I've noticed that is quite different for me this particular round is that I'm not giving away a lot of serves. Now, I know I just jinxed myself, so I'm probably not going to do so hot here. But that would be the key if you're asking me. He knocked the girl down on her back. That's illegal. I would like someone from the complaint department to come down here and listen to me complain, because he knocked her down with his super spike. I guess that's a thing. I haven't done that yet, so I can't give you any tips on how to do that. I'm gonna guess that has something to do with how many times you hit B before you hit the ball. But once again, I haven't played this enough to be given out like tips and tricks. I can say that I'm impressed with myself already, that I'm doing this well. That's all. But it is on what I would call normal mode. So I'm not that good, and I'm not that impressed with myself. I'm just mildly impressed. There we go. There's the old full retro save. I knew he was still down in there somewhere. Now, I do know how to hit it pretty weak, it seems. Did that stay in? Ooh, ball out, but yet I got the point. They must have... I don't know what happened there. Maybe it hit off their shoulder or elbow, respectively. Knocking out the chick again. This guy is just ruthless on the other team. He's like, I can't believe we're losing this bad to a bunch of girls. Sexist much? I don't know what happened there. Glitch in the game, something? I don't know. I was right there. Like, all I had to do was just hit it. Not too sure. Now they're just digging everything out for this major comeback. That's right. No, how did they get the point? Where did the ball go? Did anybody else see where the ball went? Because I saw a glitch, and all of a sudden they get a point. I think they were just calling that 1 point back that they gave me earlier that I just, didn't deserve. Refs be trying to be fair. Dude, that guy has a massive spike on him. He just knows how to slam that ball. Good for him. Good for him. Ugh. Killing me, son. They're gonna make a hefty comeback here because I was talking too much. Look at me. Look at me. Think I know how to play Super Spike V-Ball. I ain't got nothing. Oh, that stayed in. That stayed in. That stayed in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The music, man, every time it gets me going. Like, anybody else catch that? That was quick. Like, he didn't even try, to just, be... There was no gentleness about that one. No. Alright, come on, ladies. This is your point. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Getting past Chicago. See you, Ray. See you, Bears in the background. Whatever that little alien-looking thing from Dr. Mario is. We going to Las Vegas, baby. Let's do something. That is really cool background. Look at it. It's even flashing and everything. As you can tell, I've never been to this level. At least not in my memorable years, I should say. I ain't got no memory of playing this level. Ever. Cowboy chick. Neon, that's pretty cool. Did I? No? Ooh, what? Wait, how many hits they get? Pretty sure that was 3 hits already. Them guys. I'm pretty sure the TGC is some Technos Japan Corporation, I believe is what it is. I'm not good enough to be running up and spiking that. I can't even get a point right now, so I gotta focus a little bit. Come on. For retro's sake. For retro's sake. Nah, man. They're just too good for me here in Vegas right now. Gotta step it up. They keep hitting the same place, though. That's not gonna get you points. I wonder how they direct it down, because I've pushed buttons whenever trying to hit it back over the net, and it doesn't ever seem to go any other direction besides wherever it goes. It's just... Ooh, look at us. Too soon. It's okay. 1 point for their 6. Not feeling too good about this one right now, but what are you gonna do? Gotta practice some more. Out! 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 That's right. I'm yelling at the ref like she's listening to me. Out. Give us points, boys. It's okay. We're not too good to take your free points. I don't know what I'm doing wrong to block right now, but my defense is down. I'm just not doing too hot. Give us the points. That's okay. We got a chance to come back because the guys are faltering here under the pressure of the ladies. Kaboom! Knocking chicks out from deep. Nice dig. Nice dig. I should have given her a name. Good job, Sandy. What's the other one's name, you ask? I don't really have a good name for her. Maybe she's like, no name. She's like, I'm Sandy too. What? How did he get that? I would love... That was a good play on their part. Good job, fellers. I want to do one of those kaboom hits. Like, I want to knock a guy out. Is that possible for one of the chicks to knock one of the guys out? Come on. Like, they just blocking and blocking and blocking. They all over me. It's looking ugly. It's looking ugly, Sandy. And look at him with his flashing hands when he comes up the block, too. Like, it makes me think that what I gotta do is just hit it over. Yeah. Like, why not? Oh, he barely got that, too. Still missed it. Well, for retro's sake here, this has been Super Spike V-Ball, better known in Japan as US Championship V-Ball. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Game Genie in effect, letting the ladies have a turn this time around. For retro's sake here, have a great day.